Welcome to the 5th edition of the Healthy Stress Doctor podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Richard Blana. In this podcast, we're going to talk about your brain and stress. And this was the subject of the most recent newsletter. In this newsletter, I talk about your brain as a 24/7 thinking and feeling machine. And I really make the analogy of your brain being like a computer in that it can work non-stop, cranking out information and running programs. Right now, as you sit and listen to this podcast, your brain is running more than one program at the same time. And some of your brain's programs revolve around your thoughts, your personal scripts, your mental images, and your emotions. And if you read the newsletter, you'll see what I mean by those things. I mean, we're pretty comfortable with knowing what thoughts and emotions are, but personal scripts and mental images really string together thoughts and visual images. So take a look at the newsletter to get a better sense of what those are. But basically, the way your brain works is it cranks out a lot of thoughts and feelings and scripts, and some of them are very, very helpful in helping you lead a productive life and meet your goals and manage your stress. But others are really not. And if you kind of think about it and think about some of the things your mind tells you on a daily basis, some of the thoughts that run through your head are pretty funny and pretty silly or pretty crazy or pretty bizarre. But all in all, they're not very helpful. And what we tend to do is just kind of chuckle at those crazy thoughts and get on with our life. But other times our brain tells us really unhelpful thoughts and cranks out unhelpful emotions and unhelpful little mental pictures of who we are and what our life should be. And we buy into those things and we accept them. And we almost take them as marching orders that we've got to follow them. So a key to managing your stress is really being able to discriminate when your brain is telling you things that are unhelpful or destructive and are creating stress. And to be able to step back and say, that's okay, I can live with that, my brain is capable of doing that, but I don't have to pay attention to those unhelpful thoughts, and I don't have to let those negative emotions control my life, and I don't have to let those outdated personal scripts of myself keep me from being the person I want to be. So the real key is being able to appreciate how your mind works, to take advantage of the power of it when what it's telling you is helpful, and to be able to kind of step back and not pay attention to it when it's really creating stress and being unhelpful. And that's really the focus of my new book that's coming out in March. The new book's going to really talk about applying a model from acceptance and commitment therapy that helps you understand how your brain works and really use the power of your brain to manage your stress. So over the next couple of months, I'm going to get into this a lot, and then in March, the new book is released, and you'll really see how I put it all together. And that new book is Stress Less, Live More, how you can use acceptance and commitment therapy to live a busy but productive life. So I look forward to working with you over the next couple of months to explore your brain and stress and kind of help you manage it a little bit better than you're doing right now. Thanks.